tonight after the death of 44-year-old Ted Averill last night. It wasn't fire that took the 20-year veteran's life, though. We're told today it was a heart attack that killed Averill after he was part of crews that fought 2 fires yesterday. Both those fires are under investigation tonight. And News 10's Lisa Van Wee today found out the daily stress the men who fight fires have to endure.
Even in his last hours with us, he rose to the challenge and ran into 2 burning buildings yesterday.
Lieutenant Averill spent 20 years running into burning buildings, draped in heavy but necessary equipment. Firefighters say it's not something they think about, they just do it. Gear up and go as fast as they can. It may not wear on their minds in that moment, but it certainly wears on their bodies.
Your heart's racing.
If you put it with Grandma told you to.
And you feel like you're ready to pass out.
Even then,
when you hear there's people trapped or possibly people trapped, you take it up another step.
These local volunteer firefighters set me up with their gear. We ran up 3 flights of stairs. My heart rate soared to 90 beats per minute. Before they're hired, every firefighter must pass the CPAT, Candidate Physical Agility Test.
It involves wearing a 50-pound vest and then climbing stairs for 3 minutes with another 25 pounds on, pulling hose, carrying equipment, raising ladders, using a sledgehammer to open a door.
After that, it's the daily work of responding to calls that must keep them in shape. Lieutenant Averill did it every day. His chief says there's no need for further tests other than a yearly physical.
The only item we have for survival is our training.
In Albany, Lisa Van Wee, News 10.
So it was Ted.
The firefighter, Renee Marsh, sat down with a friend of the 20-year veteran.
Flags fly at half-staff. Purple and black bunting hang over the Arbor Hill Firehouse, where firefighter Theodore Averill left for what would be his final call Monday night.
I can only look back and think of Teddy saying, now you're thinking like a fireman, now you're doing something good. The stuff that I carry over now, it taught me a lot about teamwork.
Firefighter Stephen McCauley was Averill's partner for 13 years and friend for 30. He says Averill had a passion for the job. He came from a family of firefighters going back 140 years.
You know, you're coming to work and you're coming down Northern Boulevard and you see the flag at half-mast. You know, and then you come in and you see this car still parked in the parking lot, and it just sobers you right up. It's heartbreaking.
At the high-rise at 2 Lincoln Square in Albany, fire investigators were still trying to determine the cause of Monday night's fire.
We couldn't get into 2 Lincoln Square because the fire investigation is still ongoing, but here at 3 Lincoln Square, the setup is just the same. Firefighter Averill had to go up 6 flights of stairs just like this, and that's with 75 pounds of equipment.
Firefighter Ted Averill collapsed and subsequently succumbed to what appears to have been a coronary event.
At a press conference, Fire Chief Ferezzi says Averill had no history of any heart conditions, and Averill's last medical exam was in 2006. Averill was up for promotion for a lieutenant's position. In Albany, Renee Marsh, CBS 6 News.
And a fund to assist firefighter Ted Averill's family has been